Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Devin Walton, and this is the Homestead Road Weekly News. This week, we're taking a closer look at the real estate market across Minnesota. From falling construction activity in the Twin Cities to national recognition for Circle Pines, rising statewide home prices, a major corporate headquarters relocation, and policy shifts that could reshape retirement housing. These stories matter to every single buyer and seller and homeowner in our region. So let's begin with our top story. Our next story involves apartment construction, and it's plummeting right here in the Twin Cities. In our metro area, apartment construction is slowing down dramatically. Back in 2022, developers filed for more than 15,000 permits to build new apartments. But by 2023, that number is already dropped to around 5,000, and in 2024, the slowdown is continuing. Why the sharp decline? The biggest reason is cost. Developers say it costs between $320,000 and $340,000 per unit to build new housing right now. But once built, those apartments are often worth closer to $223,000 per unit. That gap makes it very difficult to break even without government support. And in higher interest rates and financing becoming more expensive, discouraging large projects. Experts warn that with fewer new units being built, pressure on rents will likely increase, especially in the neighborhoods where demand is already high. If you take a look at our chart that we have here, again, you'll see 2022 as a high, and here we are with 2024. Very, very dramatic fall in those new permits. So watch for continuing development on this particular topic. This next story involves Circle Pines, Minnesota. Circle Pines was just named one of the nation's hottest zip codes by Realtor.com. And that is for the year of 2025. And what does that mean for everybody? Well, homes in Circle Pines are selling faster than the national average, sometimes within just a few days of hitting the market. The area's appeal comes from strong schools, affordable pricing, and compared to Minneapolis and St. Paul, they've got a lot of small town charm you just can't find anymore. And that still keeps you even close to the metro and able to get in and out of your job quickly, and lots of amenities nearby. For sellers, this is great news. But for buyers, it means competition is fierce. Properties in Circle Pines often attract multiple offers. So if you live in Circle Pines or nearby and have been considering selling, now may be the right time. Reach out to Homestead Road for a free, no-obligation evaluation and find out how much your home could bring in today's fast-moving market. Our next item talks about statewide price growth. Across the state, home prices continue to rise. The statewide median price is now just over $343,000, up nearly 5% from a year ago. In the Twin Cities, the increase has been even stronger, more than a 6% increase, pushing the metro median price closer to $380,000. This trend is being driven by strong buyer demand and limited supply. Now, inventory is climbing, although it is slow, and it's not enough to outpace the number of buyers that are in the market or entering the market yet today. Well-maintained and move-in ready homes are still selling quickly, often at or above asking price. On the other hand, homes that need work or are overpriced are lingering much longer. So if you want to find some good values in homes, check out our Homestead Road website, hsrrealestate.com. Great place to go look, find some homes that might better fit your budget. And if you're unsure where your home fits in the marketplace today, reach out to Homestead Road, like and subscribe, send us a note. We'll provide clear guidance on pricing your home and give you a realistic picture of what your home could sell for in today's market. In commercial real estate news, United Bankers Bank, one of Minnesota's most well-known correspondent banks, has announced plans to relocate. The bank is moving its headquarters from the South Point Office Center to the 2 Meridian campus here in Richfield. Why does this matter for housing? Corporate moves like this can shift demand for nearby neighborhoods as employees are looking for shorter commutes and convenient housing. They also reflect a broader trend of companies reevaluating office spacing needs, moving into newer, more efficient buildings, sometimes downsizing. For residents near Richfield, this may mean rising demand for housing in surrounding communities. So, at Homestead Road, we track changes like this, how commercial development can ripple into residential neighborhoods. We need to stay informed so you can stay informed about how these moves affect your area. Follow our weekly reports at homesteadroad.com. Our final story looks at policy changes that could reshape retirement housing. Starting in 2026, nearly 1 million Minnesota retirees will qualify for a major tax break. Most of their Social Security income will be exempt from federal taxes. Now, this means many seniors will have more money in their pockets each month. For some, that extra financial breathing room could make it possible to downsize into a more manageable home, move closer to family, or consider a multi-generational living arrangement. Experts predict that this will boost demand for retirement-friendly housing, particularly in suburban and rural areas where seniors are looking for affordability combined with quality of life. So Minnesota retirees, make sure that you're watching for these changes, how it can affect you again next year. If you or a loved one are planning a housing transition in the next few years, now's the time to start looking at and preparing for that move. Now, Homestead Road can help you evaluate your options, guide you through the process of selling with confidence. Remember, you can feel the joy of selling stress-free with Homestead Road. Get our fast cash offer. Check us out on our website at homesteadroad.com. Fill out the informational form and you'll get a call back, and we'll talk with you about how to start that whole process. Well, that's a wrap for this week's Homestead Road Weekly News. From slowing construction and competitive hot markets to rising prices, shifting corporate offices, and new retirement tax breaks, the Minnesota housing market continues to evolve, and at Homestead Road, our goal is to help you reevaluate these changes with confidence. Again, I'm Devin Walton, your real estate expert here at Homestead Road. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure that you like and subscribe and follow us on social media, and we'll see you again right back here next week.